Okay. Let's go ahead and slide this on over. Yeah, I watched the Wings versus Boogie match like the day it happened. Boogie got his ass beat. Pretty convincingly, too. Welcome back, Dr. Red. Quickest BRBs in the West. Alright. Should be good. Let's actually get back to it. Hey, what's up, Kendo? One sec. Enjoy the song Clawfinger. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Let's actually make some fucking progress in this game tonight. One Piece is way too dragged out. That I can agree with. I mean, once you get to 1,000 how many fucking chapters is the manga at this point? It's got to be like over 1,000, right? I mean, that is a little absurd. Over 1,100? Yeah, that's insane. 1,100 chapters of anything is just fucking insanity to me. Okay. This way. Story isn't even really about pirates anymore, just random themes together. Yeah, I mean they've fucking run out of story arcs, dude. What else can you even come up with after 1,100 chapters? There's not much else to go to. You gotta just start making shit up, for real. Always check these staircases. There's health and ammo at the bottom of virtually everyone. Let's also... switch back here. And now it's about a secret shadow government and climate change, apparently. Well, they're just hitting all angles, huh? What they really need, like the transformation thing. I remember Dr. Red was super hype about it. What is it, Gear 5 or whatever the transformations in that show is called? They just need to keep making a new color and number transformation like every 2 episodes. Just like they do with Dragon Ball Z now. Dragon Ball Z has so many fucking transformations now. You can't even keep track of it, dude. Fucking Super Saiyan Blue and Ultra Instinct and shit. Yeah, Luffy is a literal god. Like, what is even going on? I thought he was just a dude. Yeah, usually if you stop on a dime, they won't actually hit you, but it all depends on when you stop. If they go for the swipe right when you stop, it doesn't do anything. One-shots. You know, fucking Teen Gohan in Dragon Ball Z made one-shots kind of lame. Because he just one-shots everything, and that used to be cool. But nowadays, like, so many animes overdo that. I mean, isn't the entirety of One Punch Man about that? It's gotta be some type of play, or some joke about the fact that one-shots are way too common in anime. Listen, you can hear the gunshot here. When we get close to the door. Yeah, I knew it was kind of a joke, but...
Hold it. Stop.
What a
Don't
soy.
shoot. Wait, I'm not here to fight. My name is Harry Mason. I'm in town on vacation.
Thank God, another human being.
Do you work here?
I'm Dr. Michael Kaufman. I work
Kaufman. I hate the way he says Kaufman.
So maybe you can tell me what's going on.
I really can't say. I was taking a nap in the staff room. When I woke up, it was like this. Everyone seems to have disappeared. And it's snowing out, this time of year. Something's gone seriously wrong.
Yeah, that's what I got too as well, Dr. Red.
Have you ever seen such aberrations?
It just got to where every anime felt the same for me.
Such things? You and I both know creatures like that don't exist.
Yeah.
All the main characters with plot armor and shit. Like,
Have you seen a little girl anywhere?
similar plot lines and villains everywhere.
She's only 7. Short, black hair.
She's missing. I'm sorry. But with all those monsters around, I highly doubt that she's...
Yeah, Akira's a unique case though, where it was a movie that they had to somehow condense a much longer
alarm you.
manga into.
Your wife, she's here with you.
But it is awesome. No doubt about that.
She died 4 years ago. Now it's just me and my daughter.
I see. I'm sorry. Well, I'd better be going. I can't just sit around here doing nothing.
So long. Good luck out there.
Yeah, so Kaufman is one of 2 actual humans that we've run into so far. So Sybil and Kaufman are the only 2 other humans we've run into. Everything else has just been a fucking pterodactyl screaming flying creature and vicious dogs that sound like cheetahs or some shit. They make cat-like sound effects when we kill them. Very bizarre. Like, I started to feel that around when Attack on Titan came out in 2013. Like, when I was watching Attack on Titan, it was fun and everything, but it was just like, dude, I've basically seen all these plot lines before. You know what I mean? Okay, so this is important. If you don't examine this, you won't get a newspaper clipping later in the game. So it says there's a newspaper. This article's been clipped out. And you might think, what the fuck is the point of this if it's not in here? Well, the point is, later on, you actually find the one that's clipped out, and if you don't examine that, it doesn't let you read it. Alright, so this is the point of the game where we have to start completing things to get our good plus ending. So the first thing we need to do is we're going to grab a plastic bottle and fill it with a red liquid. Which first I'm just collecting a couple of keys and a map, and then we'll go do that. Yeah, and the other thing, Dr. Red, is like other people have said, oh, you focus too much on like shonen anime and action. Like you should watch some romance anime. And I'm like, that sounds like the most unappealing thing ever in my eyes. A romance anime? Fuck do you think I look like? I'm sure some of them might be cool, but certainly not for fucking me. Alright, so here's the director's office. The shelves are all messed up. Who did this? So somebody ransacked the director's office looking for something. A glass vial lies shattered. It's not just broken, it looks smashed on purpose. So we're going to take our plastic bottle and we're going to fill it with some of this red liquid. The remaining liquid is emptied into the plastic bottle. I watched a couple of slice of life ones all the same, basically copy paste, and they suck. Yeah, it's like, dude, you can only tell so, and for some reason anime has this really heavy emphasis on high school kids. And I'm gonna be honest with you, dude, I don't relate too much to high school kids anymore. I'm fucking 30. I don't really find it interesting to watch like a group of Japanese high school friends like in their misadventures and stuff. Like it doesn't really appeal to me anymore. That's part of the reason why Persona games don't appeal to me nearly as much anymore. Because I'm kind of getting a little bit too old to like relate to the high school troubles that they have going on. I'm just like, not really for me anymore. I still find them fun because they came out when I was that age, but I feel like if a new one were to come out, I wouldn't be very interested in it. Okay, that'll work. Since 2011, anime boomed and we got like 100 animes per year. So yeah, you gotta sift out the good ones from the cannon fodders. Yeah. And there's so many, like dime a dozen animes out there. Like Dr. Red said, the humor is all the same. It's about like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed that you said that in front of the class. You know what I mean? That type of humor. It just gets so old, dude. So many of the tired old tropes of the same characters and everything. There's always the one character that's just incredible at everything, and then there's the klutz, and then there's the character that's obsessed with food and eating. Like every anime has the same characters. The in-house generator powers elevators, ICUs, and operating rooms only. I had my anime phase, dude. I had it. It started with Dragon Ball Z and it ended with Trigun, Gungrave, Cowboy Bebop, and a couple others. And I'm just kind of over anime these days. It's cool that, you know, kids are super into it and everything, but... as long as I get to shout with the power of friendship, I'm good. What the fuck? Alright, so check this out. Second floor, locked. Let's go with the third. I gotta finish this coffee, too. Don't want to let it get too cold. So you notice there is no fourth floor, but there's a big blank space here. So watch what happens after we go to the third and try it. Oh yeah, is this fucking smoothing filter on? Oh, it's off, okay. Yeah, there's a really annoying smoothing filter that digital PS3 games have, where it basically just adds a shit ton of blur to the screen and it drives me insane. So now we have a fourth floor option. It's really tough to make out because that is like some type of hazy, blurry vision that we're having. But you can actually read the word antique. So somewhere, Alessa's walking into an antique store. We just don't know where. When I really think about it through my anime phase, the only ones I consider enjoyable are DBZ, One Piece, Ashita no Joe, most of Hajime no Ippo, Akira, and Naruto is okay. Alright, listen, when we take a couple steps forward, you're going to hear the door lock behind us. Right there. And then when we check... Yeah. So someone or something is locking the doors behind us as we walk through here. And again, we can see these sort of Rorschach demons on the wall now that we're in the other side hospital. Or Otherworld hospital, I guess you would call it. Look, we're in the fucked up version. That's all you really got to say about it. We're in the fucked up hospital. And now we're going to start running into nurses. Now, there is a really good melee weapon we're going to grab to help us out. It's called the emergency hammer, and it's kind of like one of those hammers you would use to break glass, like literally in case of an emergency. And it's really, really good against the nurses. We actually hit them with the sharp side of it too. So let's go grab that. It's on the first floor. It's actually in the basement, but we have to go to the first floor to grab it. Yeah, so we're just going to walk all the way down here. You can also take the elevator, but the elevator is kind of annoying. There's something else we're going to need on the first floor anyway. And then we also start to run into doctors here. Doctors are really tough, so don't bother fighting them. Yep, another one here. Don't bother fighting them. Just go down to the basement. Oh yeah, Dr. Red, did you watch Ghost in the Shell? I'm pretty sure you watched Ghost in the Shell with us. You didn't like it very much. There's another one called Deep Blue 6 or something like that. Everybody keeps telling me to watch one that there's like this American movie named Black Swan that's based on it. It's called like Perfect Blue. Everybody keeps telling me to watch that one and that it's really good, so I may eventually check that out. Oh, they tried it. Did you see him go for the grab? Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. Get off my server, dude. If this were a Counter-Strike lobby. Wow. Back the fuck up, dude. Okay, so now let's put this emergency hammer into action. Watch this. So there's a doctor. Nope. Alright, so this vending machine is broken now, so we're going to rob it. 1, 2, 3. So we yoinked 3 health drinks out of there. We're going to go back into the director's room. And this is the reason why you need that red liquid for good plus, because if you come in here after the hospital transitions, it's no longer in here. So you have to do it before that. You cannot go back now. Cherry Kool-Aid. Wow, 2 hits. What a soy. Oh, he didn't even need a stomp. He just straight up died. Okay. I'll take it. Yeah, now we're going to go back up. So second and third floors, we just need to get these plates, different colored plates. And we're going to use them to get to the other side on the second floor. I don't know if it's a reference to this game, but one of the more important story-based rooms in the game is room 302, which just so happens to be your apartment number in Silent Hill 4. That's probably intentional, but I don't know for sure. Oh. I'm gonna need the lighter anyways. Dude! My god, get over the corpse, Harry. Fucking idiot. Yeah, all the enemies have like demons attached to their backs, like fucking Hunchback in this game. That's something that never got carried over to any other Silent Hill game. It's like actual creatures piloting them, you know? It's very bizarre. You're traumatized? Oh no. Not furries, dude. Okay, this is the puzzle. Okay, so we need to go to the 3rd floor. There's going to be 2 plates and also some other things that we're going to need from up here. So let's go ahead and do this. First, one of the plates is in here. I believe it's the turtle plate. Yes. Plate of turtle. And then we're going to need our blood pouch from over here. That's what's going to help us get the yellow plate. Yeah, so the reason why I grabbed the hammer is because it saves you a ton of ammo. Not having to, you know, actually fight them like this. Get them the fuck out of here. Yeah, so here's our 3rd, and then the 4th green plate we're going to use the blood pouch for, but the blood pouch can be acquired through one of these rooms. It's like a surgery prep room. Did he say anything about these? Here are some dryers, useless now. Well, okay then. Yeah, here it is. Blood pack. And first aid kit. Alright, so now... go back to the 2nd floor, I believe. Welcome back, Dr. Red. Fastest BRBs in the West. Green beans are fucking goated. There was like the entire last summer, all I ate was gigantic bowls of beef and green beans, and I was so fucking happy to eat that. It's like pure fuel, you know? No crash, no nothing. Your body just feels great and fueled. It helped me walk like easily 10,000 steps a day. Alright, so you gotta step about right here. Once they start to go ape shit like this and just go all over the place, then you can drop the blood pouch. This is Sandwich's favorite part. She admitted it, that she was obsessed with tentacles. I'm not making this up, dude. The more time that goes by that those two have stopped streaming, though, the more crazy I'm gonna start sounding saying that. So maybe I should be careful making such claims. You know what I mean? Alright, so we have all 4 of our plates. And I believe I grabbed the lighter already, right? Yes. So this is a very disturbing... This is one of my favorite puzzle like prompts in the entire game because of how disturbing it is. Clouds flowing over a hill, sky on a sunny day, tangerines that are bitter, lucky 4-leaf clover. Seems pretty normal so far. And then, violets in the garden, dandelions along a path, unavoidable sleeping time, Liquid flowing from a slashed wrist. Any person that admits to their crazy likes gets my respect. Yeah, like, you know, you guys tried to pin the whole foot thing on me, but you knew it wasn't real. But if I were to come out and admit, that would be something very different. What's up, Eriku? Long time no see. But you've been following for a long time. Unavoidable sleeping time is a mood, dude. That's me every fucking Sunday night, for real. So if I remember right, it's red. I believe it's red, blue, yellow, green. For some reason, I feel like I remember the cat being the top right, but we'll see. Oh, well, I definitely just fucked up because green is bottom right. But yeah, how have you been, TK? You been chilling? Last hour of work, hoping for no more cops/EMS. Oh, are you like a dispatcher? That is an incredibly stressful job, so I feel for you if that's the case. Unless something that required cops happened at your workplace. In which case, feel free to not elaborate, because that's wild. Oh, okay. Yeah, security. Security is always a kind of scary gig, man. You just never know what the hell's gonna happen. Never know what could happen. You never know what will happen. People being people, that's so true. Dude, I had crazy shit like that happen when I worked in Walmart. We had this one dude who came in and started snorting compressed air, and we had to call the cops to get him, like, we had to get him escorted off the property, so to speak. Escorted is a very mild way of putting it, but that is what ultimately happened. Oh, why, dude? This thing is busted. Never know when animatronics might get quirky at night. Oh no. Get out the Markiplier video. I wonder if Markiplier ever regrets that video. Like, he probably doesn't because it was so successful, but I wonder if he can, like, go back and watch it knowing how, like, fake, like, all the fake screaming and stuff that he used to do at the time. It's kind of like PewDiePie said that he literally can't physically watch anything that's older than 2012 because he used to do all that, like, fake singing and shit and just that really played up YouTube character. Yeah, full parried and comboed into the unemployment line. You hate to see it, dude. He follows out the combo and win. It's madness. It's unadulterated madness. Hi. We all know the video. What the? Oh. Yeah, I mean, everybody on YouTube, it's funny, it's almost like time capsules now, because when you watch those videos, you can just see everybody copying each other on YouTube at the time. Everybody was just trying to be the loudest, most quirky fucking person in existence. And you could tell. I guarantee you, as soon as they turned the cameras off, they were just like, oh, thank God that shit's over. You know what I mean? And PewDiePie even said that, like, when he was playing games like Happy Wheels, he said he fucking hated Happy Wheels, but it always did crazy views, so he would just keep playing it. And as soon as he would turn the camera off, he's just like, oh, thank God that shit's over. It's like, man, why put yourself through that? I mean, I get that it's successful, but that's not gonna last. You shouldn't have to make yourself miserable to get views. I love the flashlight texture there, by the way. That lens flare looks so good. Matthew Santaro made a whole video about how depressed he is, showing his face on and off camera. Yeah, dude. And Jacksepticeye got, you wouldn't really say controversy because he's not a controversial guy himself, but a lot of people kind of got on his case because he was one of the first people to really talk about YouTube burnout and how he was experiencing really bad burnout. And of course, here comes all the people, oh, poor baby, you have to sit there and play video games. It's like, no, it's a little bit fucking more work than that, dude. Being a YouTuber is not just sitting and playing video games. I fucking wish that was the case. Now, there is definitely something to be said that once you can afford to pay people for editing, your life gets a lot easier. That's true. But still, how often are you going to want to sit at your PC and record yourself excitedly playing video games when some days you just don't fucking feel like it? That's going to happen a lot. Some days, the last thing in the world you want to fucking do is play a video game. But you gotta do it, because you gotta get your upload out, you know what I mean? Alright, so now we're in the basement storeroom. And gotta be very careful here, because this green nurse will fuck you up. Okay, this one's dead. When your hobby becomes a chore, time to find it. Abso-fucking-lutely. I've said that exact thing so many times, and it's so true. Like, DJs, for example. When their hobby, that they like to DJ on the weekends, but all of a sudden they start to really pick up steam, and they start to get hired by a lot of different companies, and now DJing is like their main gig. The last fucking thing they want to do in their free time is listen to music, because their entire 9 to 5 now revolves around listening to music. Don't do it. Oh, okay. That almost would have been a grab. Welcome back, John. Stamps Wikipedia. Stampede G is a controversial YouTuber who made content primarily around the Silent Hill game series, as well as other survival horror games, and you won't believe the Stampede G drama. So true. So true. I won't say so true, bestie, but what you're saying is very true. And there's no doubt about that. Oh, listen to this. Yeah. A little jump scare here, a little jump scare. Good thing eating is my hobby. Dude, listen to Jay Cutler talk. Jay Cutler had to eat 7 times a day for like 12 years when he was in his bodybuilding prime, and he tells everybody he fucking can't stand eating. Like, he wishes he could just, you know, skip over eating. Like, cooking and eating is still 5 to 6 hours of his day. He had to hire a personal assistant just to cook all of his meal.
What's this?
All of his meals. Because he's so sick of cooking and eating. Yep, 7 times a day when he was a professional bodybuilder. 300 grams of protein and 1,000 grams of carbs every day. Alessa. Start a mukbang. Yeah, look at fucking Nikocado, man. He sure loved eating when he stopped being a vegan, but look what it did to him. Holy shit. Kendo, me and you were thinking the exact same thing, dude. Something about great minds, hey? What have you been into lately, John? What have you been into? Oh, you've got an Enigma emote. That's probably where you first heard of me then. Is that true, TK? Or do you just so happen to be a fellow and eternal Enigma enjoyer like myself? He's been going through a lot this year, man. I hope he's doing all right, like mental health wise. That man has had a pretty tough 2025 so far. Don't. Okay. Same. I found him from his This Game Sucks Silent Hill HD collection, parts 1 and 2. And then also the video where he made like these weird negative filters Yep, Enigmatic Chaos TV. That was when I first heard of him. And I originally found him because Twin Perfect had a video of his that they kind of stole and didn't credit him. And then they later on they re-edited the video with YouTube's editor tool and said that the footage came from his channel. They took the footage of the glitch outside of Heaven's Night on Silent Hill 3 HD from his channel on Xbox, and they didn't credit him properly. Which is not the most heinous thing in the world, but I'm glad that they at least fixed it. I'm not really a big fan of his streams nowadays. I will say it's a lot. Like, sometimes I have to kind of turn the volume down because there's so much going on. It almost kind of runs like a game show now, which is awesome and it's very entertaining, but sometimes it's a little bit much for me, you know what I mean? As you can see, I'm into the very simplistic, laid-back horror content. And that's just always what I've done. I don't want my stream to be like sensory overload. I like it to be very laid back and relaxing. But, you know, different strokes for different folks, so to speak. Check out the photo on the wall behind Lisa is actually concept art for Lisa. You see it up there on the top? That's concept art for what they wanted Lisa to look like. If you guys didn't know that, now you know. Did you know gaming with Stampede G? Did you know gaming? Because I didn't know.
Finally, someone else who's okay.
Who are you?
Less is more. Give me some commentary with footage and I'm good. Same, dude.
Harry
Same.
Mason.
Harry, tell me what's happening here. Where is everybody?
I know it's earlier, but we're going to talk about the infamous boiler memo. Oh, yeah, the fact that it's literally missing from the US release and only appears in the European version after they fix the piece of code. That's fucked up.
So you don't know anything either. Great.
But it's not in this version either for that reason.
I just don't get it. It's like this is all some kind of bad dream.
Yeah, a living nightmare.
Let me ask you, have you seen a little girl around here? Short, black hair, 7 years old?
A 7-year-old girl. What, she's your daughter?
Yes.
A 7-year-old girl. I can't say that I have. I was unconscious all this time. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Do you know anything about all that weird stuff in the basement?
No? Why? Is there something down there?
You don't know?
She knows a lot about it later on.
We're under strict orders never to enter the basement storeroom. So I really don't know. What did you say was down there?
Well, it's...
Damn.
Damn. My head.
What's wrong? Harry? Harry, let me help you. Harry?
Hey, what's up, Patapie? Yeah, double damn. I love the way he says that for some reason.
Dreaming?
You were too late.
Too late.
Oh, my head's hurting, guys. Let me grab a ibuprofen.
Yes, Dahlia Gillespie.
What is that necktie, though, for real? Fucked up.
Tell me everything you know. What's going on?
Darkness. The town is being devoured by darkness. Strength must overcome petty desire, childish sleep talk. I knew this day would come.
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this.
Believe the evidence of your eyes. The other church in this town, that is your destination. This is beyond my abilities. Only you can stop it now. Have you not seen the crest marked on the ground all over town?
So that's what I saw in the schoolyard. What does it mean?
It is the mark of Samael. Don't let it be completed.
Hey, wait!
Fixing your sleep schedule is so OP. Absolutely, Adipie. Underrated too. Let me take this ibuprofen really quick. Okay. Now, can you guys tell me which pixel is the key on that desk? So this is a fucked up thing about this game, right? You can actually walk right by this key that's sitting on the desk. You literally can't see it right now. You can see it at certain very specific angles, but it's like a single line of pixels. If you run past this key, you're fucked. Because when you make it to the antique shop, it's locked. And you have to run all the way back here to find it. So I have seen many a person do a first playthrough of this game where they get absolutely stuck here because they forgot to pick up this key or didn't notice that she put it down, and they don't just give it to you automatically. So that is definitely a flaw. That should not be like that. Period. End of story. But if you pick it up, antique shop key. So we're good to go. Yep, both you guys just said that. Did you see, TK? You seem to be very knowledgeable and up to date on Silent Hill. Did you see that they pretty much all but confirmed they're working on another remake? And this was like 2 days ago. They're speaking in very vague terms, but they were like, they are going to be working on another Konami title from an existing IP, and Konami is going to continue to be the publisher, and they're going to continue to be the developer. That's all they said about it. So it's all very like covert, and of course they're not talking titles or working titles or anything yet. It's all just, you know, we don't know Adipie, but I hope. I really, really fucking hope that it's Silent Hill 1. I would love if they, you know, put together a really exciting reveal trailer and just throw it in like a state of play from PlayStation or something, or some big event, you know. Imagine how fucking hype that would be to get a Silent Hill 1 remake reveal trailer. Oh man, you guys would see me lose my shit. Oh yeah, and the Silent Hill 2 movie, by the way, we will be watch partying that literally as soon as it's possible. As soon as that movie is possible to stream, we will be watch partying that shit, best believe. Oh yeah, we definitely need Born from a Wish. They even reference it in the story of Silent Hill 2 Remake as you're walking around and you go past the, what is it, the Baldwin Manor? Ernest Baldwin? Whenever you walk past it, she even makes a comment about it. Like, she kind of grabs her arm and looks down, like knowing what happened there. So, we have to get Born from a Wish, surely, right? That's a good question, TK. I really don't know. Like, it's such a short scenario. You think they would have already just made it alongside the main scenario. I don't know when the movie's coming out. The assumption is that it's going to be coming out this year or early 2026. But the movie is going to be called Return to Silent Hill, I think. And it's basically just Silent Hill 2. That infamous screenshot talking about a backstory of Pyramid Head. I don't, but it wouldn't surprise me. I have seen an infamous screenshot from the movie of the lady playing Maria with like a horrific, like fucking Halloween store quality wig on that everybody was clowning on her about. That screenshot I have seen from the movie.
What's this?
Oh, the game. No, I don't remember that.
Harry!
Damn, he was ready to fucking blast her. That'll fucking teach her.
I'm glad you're okay. I shouldn't have left you. Things are worse than I thought. It's nuts.
What are you doing here? I thought you left town.
I saw you go in here, so I followed you. I couldn't get out. All the roads out of town are blocked. Cars have completely stopped running. The phones and radios are still out too.
What about my daughter? Did you see her?
Konami's been low-key been on fire lately. Everything Metal Gear Solid. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about Metal Gear Solid
I
Delta.
only caught a glimpse of her through the fog.
Yeah,
Ran after her, but she vanished.
Harry's fucking exasperated with her right now.
About your daughter, but
And you just let her go? Where was it?
on Bachman Road, she was heading towards the lake.
He tries to open up to her only for her to say, "You're tired."
Don't get excited.
Okay.
It
like the
wasn't
worst
she was
answer
there
ever.
Exactly. There was no place for her to go. The road has been obliterated.
Well, that's special.
What?
Appreciate that.
So then Cheryl...
It was like she was walking on thin air.
Hmm?
What about you? Anything?
Yeah, I met this bizarre woman. Her name's Dahlia Gillespie. Do you know her?
Dahlia Gillespie? No. And?
She said something about the town being devoured by darkness. Gibberish like that.
Must be on drugs. I love her
Any
answer.
idea what it means?
Darkness devouring the town? Must be on drugs.
Such a cop answer.
They sell them to the tourists.
Fucking crazy
We
druggy.
still can't figure out who's behind it. None of our leads have panned out.
Nice video on RE4. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Investigation is stalled.
I definitely spent like 6 hours editing that because I'm still really slow
All this.
with Adobe Premiere, but I was proud of how that video turned out, so I appreciate that, man.
I really don't know. But maybe that's the darkness she was talking about. That's all I can think of.
I plan on making a lot more videos like that too.
What's this?
Just discovered it. Maybe there's something back there.
Let's have a look.
Wait. We don't know what's back there. I'd better check it out first.
I'm a cop. I should go.
No, I'm going.
Sigma. He just Sigma'd her.
I'll cover you from
Said,
here.
no,
Be careful.
I'm going.
If anything looks fishy, get back here on the double.
Okay. Sybil,
Yeah?
do you know anything about... well, like some other world? It's like some kind of bad dream.
What are you talking about?
I'm not quite sure. I try to make sense of it, but then my mind goes blank.
Yeah, he tries to open up to her here and explain what he's been seeing
And I hear sirens in the distance.
with the other world school and hospital, and she
I
just
met this nurse,
doesn't know.
Lisa. It's like I was there, but not really.
Yeah, you must be on drugs.
It's all a blur, like some kind of hallucination, you know?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Harry.
I was just wondering. Never mind.
Gonna drop the lore for each Silent Hill track? Nah, I don't have that much lore.
You're tired.
Only so much of it even exists, dude.
Yeah, maybe.
Do I care about Shrek 5 and how it looks? Not really, but people have said like it's incredible and like on par with Shrek 2. And I'm like, holy shit. The resurgence of Shrek. I'd never expected that in 2025. Holy shit, dude. Or there was like a Puss in Boots movie that people were talking about that like.
Some kind of altar. Never seen anything like this before.
Yeah, so this is the other church that Dahlia was talking about.
Other church.
And like, what even is that thing that they're worshiping? You pretty much get the same axe in Silent Hill 4, by the way. Yeah, it's T-posing.
What the?
Oh my god, Adipie, did you see?
Are you okay?
And TK, anybody, did you guys see Ito was like fed up with Twitter because he talked about his history as an artist and how he was inspired by Russian art when he was in college, and everybody on Twitter dogpiled on him because of the Russia-Ukraine thing going on right now? Acting like because he was inspired by Russian artwork, he was like defending Russia or some bullshit. Like that's actually what the connection that some people made. That dude is going to delete Twitter soon. He is fed up with the bullshit. Yeah, that's what they did. No shit, dude. They really did that.
Lisa? Then I'm in the hospital?
You were having a bad dream.
Was I? Hey, you don't look too good. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Nothing you need to worry about.
Well, if you're sure. Lisa, do you know a woman named Dahlia Gillespie?
Oh yeah, that crazy Gillespie lady. She's kind of famous around here. She never sees anybody, so I don't know that much about her. But I heard her kid died in a fire, and supposedly she's been crazy ever since.
Well, she says the town is being devoured by the darkness. Do you have any idea what she's talking about?
The town devoured by the darkness. Yes, I think I do. Before this place was turned into a resort, the townspeople here were on the quiet side. Everybody followed some kind of queer religion. Weird occult stuff, black magic, that kind of thing. As young people moved away, the people figured they'd been summoned by the gods.
Twitter X is digital cancer. Very true.
Around here all the time. Before the resort, there really wasn't anything else out here. Everyone was so flipped out. Gotta blame it on
Dude, Dr. Red, they tried that shit with me when I was playing Atomic Heart. You remember, you were here. They tried coming in here and saying that I was a terrible person because I was supporting a Russian game and platforming Russians, by the way. Like, yeah, every single game developer in Russia agrees with the Russian government about their position in the fucking war. It's like, get the fuck out of here with that nonsense.
People said it was a curse.
Such horseshit, man.
I'm sorry. I'm rambling. I'll shut up.
Yeah, tattoo fans are apparently Russian spies because they heard Yaso Shlasuma one time in like 1999. How dare they, dude? Fucking absolute scumbags.
Is that another dream? Did I pass out again?
Pieces of shit, dude. Sybil said Cheryl was heading towards the lake, but the road to the lake is blocked. Aren't there any other roads? Lisa would probably know. Lisa? Yeah, so now we're in the other world that he was talking about again. The Until Dawn remake studio. Was it not the same as the original company? What's that game studio called? I can never remember. They've made like Until Dawn, The Quarry, and Man of Medan, and Dark Pictures Anthology. But I can't remember what they're actually called, like Frictional Games or something like that. Supermassive. They're called Supermassive Games. Dead. Instantly dead. Yeah, I thought you were talking about Supermassive shutting down. I was like, I thought they were, no pun intended, pretty huge right now. Yeah, Frictional's Amnesia, you're right. Yeah, that line of her saying daddy does appear in Silent Hill 3, but just for a second. It's when you're in the mall. In the PC version, though, it's not there because they had to delete it. But it's in the PS2 version. Alright, so always make sure you go in here. Gonna get our first couple boxes of rifle ammo. Right here. And then there's a save and another first aid kit we're gonna grab. So this fight, I actually have a really good strategy for it, which I hope I can actually demo and I don't just fuck it up like I did last time. But for this worm, this weird like worm boss thing, we do want to grab the rifle, but we're not going to use it. We're just going to use the pistol. I definitely missed the rifle. Not even on my first playthrough. I've missed it in a recent playthrough, dude. It's very easy to miss. All right. So basically we want to stay above this chain link fence because it can't burrow into the ground on this. So we're going to grab the rifle and just immediately spin back to the chain link fence. Okay. So if we make sure that he keeps climbing over this, he can't burrow back down like that. So we kind of want to stand about here. Yeah, perfect. See, so as he crawls over that, he can't go underground, so you get a free 4 shots in. There we go. That was good. Maybe one more. Yep. So that's a good strategy to use. Make sure you use that chain link gate to your advantage. Yeah, there's some things in this game that just randomly look way better than others, and that's definitely one of them. Another boss that we're about to get to does as well. After we talk to Lisa again. All right. Alright, so here we're going to head back to the hospital again. So we're basically just going to go down and then across Sagan Street. All the way until we get to the right road. So, also, as far as I know, this is the only Silent Hill game where the entire town transitions like this. In 2 and 3, it only happens in smaller enclosed areas. It's funny how Gears of War will come to PlayStation soon, then Halo probably. Yeah, Last of Us being on PC is something, and Uncharted being on PC is something I didn't expect for a very long time. It's pretty surprising that all that already happened, you know? Even though the performance was really bad the first few months that they were out on PC, at least they're out. Tried it though. Oh my god, I tried to stop it, it was so delayed, dude. You can see seals of Metatron on the walls here now too. Oh my god. Silent Hill Master Chef crossover? Never. Would be kind of sick though, I'm not gonna lie. Now, Lisa says some very bizarre shit here. Her answers make no sense.
Harry!
Glad you're okay.
Thank God you came back. I was scared to be here all alone.
I'm here now. I was worried too. I'm real happy to see you. Lisa, can you tell me how to get to the lake?
The lake? You take Bachman Road.
The road's blocked.
Well, that's the only way out there.
Are you sure? There's gotta be another way.
Wait! I just remembered something!
There's a waterworks over by my old elementary school. It's been abandoned for years. There's an underground tunnel out there used for inspections or something. I remember hearing it runs all the way to
It's not hard, it's just annoying. You have to be in the mood to get jump scared every 2 seconds to play Outlast. Not my kind of game at all.
I've never been down in there myself, so I'm not positive. Besides, it's all fenced off to keep people out.
If there's a chance, I've got to try.
Harry, don't go! I don't want to be alone. It's so scary, I can't stand it.
How about coming with me? This may not be the safest place in the world either. I can't promise you anything, but I'll do my best to protect you.
No. Somehow I feel I'm not supposed to leave this place.
Somehow I feel I'm not supposed to leave this place.
Scared and cold.
So she's scared but doesn't want to come with us because of
Just wait here
nonsense.
a little longer. I'll be back as soon as I find my daughter.
Harry?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Adipie. Not an ounce of an idea. In fact, I don't even know what game you're referring to. I can redeem with Village of Shadows. Well, the thing is, I have no doubt that I could complete both Akumu and Village of Shadows, but it's like, A, how long would it take me to do it? And why would I spend all that time doing it when I could just work on YouTube? You know, that's my thought process. Anything that would be like a significant time sink, I'm always now just thinking like, but I could spend that time making good quality YouTube. It's content. I mean, if I edited all the clips down, it could be content, but all right. I only took one hit. That was a pretty good fight. Nah. No way, dude. It's definitely not that serious. Also, here's the other fucked up thing. So, the Steam... a lot of people don't know this. The Steam version of The Evil Within is actually not even fully up to date. Only the Windows Store version got that update. For whatever reason, the Steam version, it never got like the final optimization patch. Only the Windows Store version did. I have no idea why that is. And they also put in something in the Windows Store version called the Fighting Chance Pack, which was originally a pre-order bonus that gave you like a new type of bolt called the Frost Bolt. And then it also gave you a better like double barrel shotgun. So the game runs better and you get the Fighting Chance Pack on the Windows Store version. None of that is available on the Steam version. Yeah, so it's fucking really weird, but it is what it is. So if I did play Akumu, it would have to be on the Windows Store version because the Steam version is bullshit. And it's just unoptimized, it performs terribly, and it's a chore to play. So much so that I don't want to fuck with it. To be completely honest with you. It might have something to do with Microsoft owning Tango Gameworks or whatever. Or at least they did for a while. You can, but the patch is not going to be as good as the official patch. Like, I think there's community patches, but they can only do so much, you know. This must be that Waterworks Lisa was talking about. The lock is worn out. I may be able to break it if I hit it hard. So we're just gonna... Okay, not that far. There we go. Ugh. Is sewer not the scariest section of this game? No, I would say that's the final area. What the game refers to as nowhere. That's kind of the scariest area to me. The sewer is more annoying than it is scary. At least in my opinion. I just shoot the fuck out of everything to get it out of my way, because there's a lot of areas where you can get trapped and just comboed. So you have to make sure that you make some space for yourself before that happens. Thought it would have been like Fallout New Vegas, where there's a 4 gig patch, which is pretty essential, and it's official from EGS, but doesn't come with the Steam version. Yeah. I don't believe so. I think it was just like the version released as the patched version. Oh, that's a good point. There is no radio here. Never really thought about that before. Bro, get out of the way. Holy shit. I wonder why there's no radio even when you turn it on. That's a good... That's, you know, there has to be a story-based reason. I hope that it's not just coincidence, you know. Oh god, hearing these water sounds, I gotta pee really quick, you guys. Give me just a second, I'm sorry. Let's get the music going back here. Underground, no reception. That's very true. They thought of everything, dude. They fucking thought of everything. Let me fix this as well. Put it on the proper volume. All right, be right back. Sorry, guys. I had to be an adult for a second and pay some bills. Literally. God, being an adult is so cringe. Watching your paychecks dwindle because of bills. Shit gets old. Anyways, let's get back to video games. The real fun. Yeah, see, you know, it's kind of funny you were talking about Enigma's stream here lately. I've kind of been feeling the same way about streams like that in general. Again, not to knock him at all, because I think he produces really highly entertaining streams, but as I get, I don't want to say as I get older, because I say that way too often, but these days I just don't really, I just prefer very laid back streams. That's just what I prefer to watch. I like laid back, relaxing. Hey, no problem, TK. Appreciate you hanging out, man. Drive safe. And we'll see you someplace. No. Oh my god, that was like a frame before I was able to get that shot off. Bullshit. What a load of motherfucking bullshit. There's another one. It's kind of like a maze down here because we don't have the map yet. But you have to find the other door. The only other one that actually lets you go through. And it's in a kind of weird spot, so you gotta do a little bit of searching. Yeah, there it is. I always have a tough time finding this one specific door. And I don't know if this is a bug of it being a digital version being played on PS3, but it has this weird thing where certain parts get really, really smooth, and this is one. Like once we stand in this corner and we pick this up, watch how smooth. See, just out of nowhere, it's like really butter smooth 60 FPS. It's so weird. And then we gotta grab this key as well. Ever tried running any Silent Hill? Nah, I'm not really interested in running games where I want to enjoy the story. I'm sure there's lots of other channels that speedrun Silent Hill. I've just never really been interested. Resident Evil 7 is the only game I actually tried to run for a while. And probably could if I put some serious time into it, but I don't know. Oh, please. Fucking horse shit. Well, how did I even get here, dude? Well, had no choice but to fight my way out. I know. Why did they make it so realistic? The way that they slowly fall to their deaths. Like, damn, don't make it too realistic now. About to make me feel guilty, dude. For doing what I had to do. Why would he not shoot the one closest? Are you a dumbass, Harry? Well, I already know that he is. I answered my own question. Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul was good. Oh, foul like chicken. I see what they did there. Bird, yeah. Why do people say Silent Hill 1 has better combat than 2? I don't know of many people that say that, but it's probably because there's more variety in the way the enemies behave in this. In 2, it's just a very simple hit them until they land and then just mash X to try to stomp them out, but there's a little bit more strategy involved in this game. That's probably why. I don't really keep in touch with the modern Silent Hill community, so I wouldn't know why people are saying it. That would be my guess, though. Because as you guys know, I find the modern Silent Hill community to be very, very toxic, so I try not to associate too much with them, if I can help it. Those days are over, and I had my toxic days too. I had my super gatekeepy, you know, younger days in the Silent Hill community where I was like, if you don't know this or that, you're not allowed to have an opinion, dude. You're only allowed to have an opinion if you're a fucking snob and you know every last tiny little detail about these games, for real. Very true, Dr. Red, very true. Plus, Harry didn't do anything wrong. He didn't end up in Silent Hill because he did anything wrong, but James did. That's a big difference in their characters. Nope. He's just here to rescue his daughter. That's all he's here to do. Of course you would. Alright, now we gotta come at this at a very specific... Okay, got it. Because you can take a hit there really easily if you're not careful. Alright, so now the shittiest sewer part is done. The next one is very, very quick. There is one more sewer part, but it's really easy. The Arts of Pill and O. Yeah, I've played Eco and Shadow of the Colossus. I have not played Last Guardian, though, but I do love Eco and Shadow of the Colossus, no doubt about that. I love both those games. Check this out. On top of the snow being a cool detail, you see that little pouch there? You can see the map inside of that pouch. Watch what happens when we take it. It actually disappears from the pouch. See? How cool is that? Little details. Nail, nail, nail. Andy's bookstore. Well, I don't have a system to play Last Guardian on unless it's on PC now. But that was the problem. Is I didn't have a PS4 that I could play it on. Alright, so here's our second qualifier for the Good Plus ending. It is our second of 3 things that we need to do to get the Good Plus ending in this game. Motion City soundtrack. Wow. That brings back memories, dude. Love that band. Dude, Kendo, those noodles look fucking amazing. God, I could go for a bowl. Oh. Yeah, I remember the Motion City soundtrack, Let's Get Fucked Up and Die.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm speaking figuratively, of course.
So how'd it go? Did you find a way out?
Like the last time that I
Not yet. How about you?
committed suicide. Social suicide. You know that song?
But it's too soon to give up. This craziness can't go on forever. A military rescue squad should be here any time now.
This guy is so delusional.
If they come through the town,
Yeah, man.
free.
Yeah, dude. Motion City soundtrack is a fucking classic band.
Better get going. This isn't the time to stand around flapping our gums.
Listen how defensive.
Called Alessa?
Listen how defensive.
No.
You know a girl called Alessa? No. And then he walks away. Stop walking away without answering my motherfucking questions. Do it one more time, Kaufman. See what happens. Okay, see what the fuck happens. Dropping the ball, Kaufman. Dropping the ball. By the way, this thing on the ground is a claw finger. Kaufman key and receipt. So he left his wallet and we got a key and a receipt. We're going to take this receipt over to the Indian Runner. And it's going to let us in the back door, essentially. Okay, I got to make sure we don't get jumped here because it's very easy. Okay. Oh my. Oh, Jesus. I knew it was going to happen. Bitch. I don't think I've ever taken the time to kill these guys, like ever. Okay, so let's go this way and we should be able to make it over to Indian Runner. This naked buffoon jumping around, good question, dude. I have no fucking idea. Ask Konami, dude, to give us a damn answer as far as what the hell is going on here. What the H is going on over there anyway? Is nobody checking this crap? Oh, look at him, dude. They're trying so hard. Ooh, we gotta mash it. You gotta mash it or you're gonna get hit, dude. FedEx. Definitely not the shipping company FedEx. It's FedEx, guys. Rifle shells. Health drink. Now here's something interesting. So we see this safe here. It's locked, but the key to open it is actually right the fuck here. Alright, so here's our safe key. Not very secure. But when you open it, it contains drugs, cocaine, or something that looks like cocaine. August 20th, he came by. I handed over the package that the woman left here. September 12th, he showed up at Norman's too. Don't want to be involved with the likes of them anymore, but I'm getting creeped out even more than before. Thought of leaving town, but I'm afraid of what will happen if I do. And then if we check here, we see 3 loaves of bread, 3 cartons of milk, 2 dozen eggs, delivered to back door daily, 8 a.m., rear entrance code 0886, Norman Young. Hey, no problem, Dr. Red. Appreciate you hanging out, and we will talk to you, probably Friday night will be the next time that I'll be live, most likely. And I think every day that I don't stream, I'm just going to continue working on YouTube because there's so many ideas that I just never finished, and now's the time to do it, dude. Now is the frickin' time to do it. So now we got to go to the back entrance of the motel, which is Motel Hershey Inn or whatever. Something here be Inn. And that is this way. Yeah, so we're going to head down this way and we're going to get to the back entrance and we're going to use 0886 to make it into the back door. could have been bad. Okay, so now that we examined that newspaper in the hospital, we can actually read this one here. If you don't examine it in the hospital, you can't read this. Newspaper, it's the same date as the one in the hospital. Investigation stalled. PTV dealers still at large. Suspicious deaths continue. Like the anti-drug mayor, a narcotics officer dies of a sudden heart failure of unknown origin. All right, and if we check in here, we can see Kaufman's motorcycle. Looks like it's been sitting here for years. That's weird. The dust is wiped away just around the gas tank cap. Yeah, he doesn't comment on too much. This game does not have a lot of that going on. It could be because of disk space. I don't really know. But yeah, he doesn't really comment on too much. At least nothing interesting outside of just saying like nothing here, nothing special, nothing of particular interest. That's like all he says throughout the majority of this game. Pretty sure Kaufman's is number 3. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even use the fucking... So yeah, we have that magnet. We're going to use that in here. If you slide this bookshelf out of the way. Or just drawers out of the way. Then we can use the magnet here. And then we have our motorcycle key. So now we can find out what was in that gas tank cap and why it was locked. I went the exact wrong direction. A small glass vial wrapped in a plastic bag. What's this? It's like the busted vial I found in the director's office at the hospital.
Give me that.
What is this?
That's none of your
About to sneeze.
business. Instead of messing with that, how about coming up with a way to get out of here? You shouldn't be hanging around here goofing off.
Man said humph.
What do you think you're doing? You want to get yourself killed? Get out of here.
Okay, take it easy.
Unless you want to die, keep your mind on business. Got it?
Better hurry. I'm worried about Cheryl. Yeah, so he was incredibly pissed off about us taking whatever that was. Now, it was a glass vial full of something red. Is that anything like our bottle that has unknown red liquid in it? Tune in next time to find out. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and save. And for tonight, gamers, I'm going to try to hit the gym at 5 in the morning. So, unfortunately, I am going to need to go ahead and call it for tonight. So, breaking the chains. Oh, yeah, if anybody wants to join the Discord or check out the YouTube channel, I'm actually uploading on there now. We're going to break those chains in 3, 2, 1. See you, Adipie. See you, Kendo. And appreciate everybody hanging out.